Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here, coming at you with game number 3 of Bisu versus Nalra. The GomTV MSL Semifinals. There's Bisu right there. There's Nalra. Nalra, one of the best Protoss players of all time. Seems to have met his match, or met his better, rather, in PvP at least. Wait, what was that sign that had like a guy in a suit on it? I'm not sure what that was, but anyway. Bisu versus Nalra, game number 3. Desert Fox is going to be map name. You can see there on your screen right now. Little Kakaroo call happening at the start of the match. That's interesting. I didn't know that's how it happened on this map. Anyway, Bisu, it looks like, is going to be the green Protoss again. He was green last time, wasn't he? Uh-oh. Nalra is going to be the purple Protoss, guys. Purple... the color theory of StarCraft. In the color theory of StarCraft, purple is always a very powerful color for Protosses. So this might be a place where Nalra can make his comeback. But we'll have to see. Bisu has won both of the games so far, not by outplaying Nalra in micro or macro necessarily, but by outplaying him in the mind games. He's metagamed Nalra, you know? So I would love to see, even if Bisu wins this game, I would love to see at least one game where there's no build order meta victory. And of course, you know, getting the build order victory. What is that face? Oh, I love that. I wish I had that, the original of that picture. I would make that an emote on Twitch. We could call it, you know, Bisu Giddy or something like that. I don't know. That was great. That was a great picture. If anyone happens to know where I can find that, let me know. Anyway, they blew it up and put it on a sign. Oh my gosh. They probably paid a decent amount of money too, like to get that blown up and put it onto like a fabric thing that they could hold up at a match or whatever it was. You know, what does that cost? Probably $100, a couple $100 to put that on a thing that big. That's amazing. Maybe not that much actually. I don't know. Anyway. Either way, that's amazing. So here's that sign. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I tried to read I was silent for a minute because I was trying to like read the Korean that was on it to see if I could like recognize what it said at all, but my Korean's not good enough to know. I read the syllables, but my Korean's not good enough to know what it said or if that was the name of a person. Anyway, getting into this game, like I was saying, I would love to... Oh, is this a game? Oh, right. Desert Fox has some blockades, some neutral buildings, so we're gonna see them have to do some work to get out of their own base, essentially. And so we're gonna have to probably wait a little while for that to happen. Robotics facility. Wait, did I see a Stargate? I don't do that. I try not to do this, but I have to go back. But yeah, we see a Stargate. What the heck, man? Nalra making a Stargate. I love it. I love it. Are we gonna see some scouts, guys? We're gonna see some scouts. Now we could just see. We could see a Corsair theoretically. I know it's a little bit of a silly thing to think about theoretically. But we could see a Corsair because then you could just run across the map and see what they're doing, right? You just use it as a scout, even if it's not going to have any overlord security or anything like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the map here for a second, just so we can see what's up with this map. So as you can see, we've got Bisu spawn in the top middle. Nalra's on the right side. So there's kind of a base. And then you have to get through a few neutral buildings, and it looks like there's a neutral creep colony blocking the natural as well. So they really make you work to get a natural expansion, or to get an expansion on this map. In fact, getting shuttles or something like that might be the best way to do so, since there's some sort of island bases on this map. Anyway, It looks like we have had them break through the neutral buildings pretty quickly, though. They're not stacked or anything like that. So it is a Corsair. He actually made a Corsair. He's making another unit too. Now this can't be a second Corsair. This has to be. He's getting. Okay, wait, never mind. I was like, he's getting air upgrades. No, he's probably getting Dragoon range. That was a silly thought. But oh my gosh, wait. He's okay. So yeah, the Corsair's running around and he's seeing everything that Bisu's got. He spies the observatory, the robotic support bay. He knows exactly what's going on. Now, here's the thing. A Corsair is actually... You can kill shuttles, right? And it's going to take a million years, but you can actually kill shuttles with a Corsair. So maybe that's part of his plan here. I think a Scout is actually even better. Scouts, I think, have the highest or second highest air-to-air or versus air DPS in the entire game. Artosis, if you're interested, recently made a video where he actually does a ranking of the DPS of every unit in the game. But yeah, okay, so he's actually killed the neutral colony there as well to make an expansion. So Nara with a really strange build that's custom built for this exact map and this weird situation. He's got 2 gateways and a Stargate. Okay, wait, I didn't actually see. Was that Bisu's observer in his base, kind of checking things out? I don't know what's going on here, man. Bisu's hidden his shuttle in the sort of the top left area as well. Maybe he's worried about the Corsair sniping it, and he is now bringing it back to pick up. Oh, he's gonna be able to do some damage to this Corsair before it can pick up the Reaver. But the Dragoons are here, so but here's the thing: he can't really. He's got 3 Corsairs, guys. He's got 3 Corsairs. He is going ham on the shuttle. He kills the shuttle with Corsairs. Maybe he was getting plus weapons. No, okay. I think he clicked on the Corsairs. I don't see +1 weapons. No, there's not +1 weapons on the Corsairs. He was getting Dragoon range, but this is insanity. He's shut down. He's gonna be able to shut down the Reavers by basically taking control of the air. No, he has +1 weapons on his Corsairs now. He's getting a fleet beacon. What is going on, Nara? The Dreamer Protoss. This is one of the reasons why Nara is one of my favorite gamers of all time. He's such an absolute genius. He's just so creative, and he just does things that no one else will do, and he makes it work. And here he is, going Corsairs in We're watching him go Corsairs and Protoss versus Protoss, and it's actually effective. Now he's got this one kind of off to the side to scout the path. He could theoretically like put a Dragoon in the shuttle with the Reaver maybe to kind of protect it. But even if he does that, there's so many Corsairs, he can actually kill the shuttle. He's tracking it down. The shuttle, it's full. It has a Reaver inside it. Maybe even a Dragoon as well. He's chasing it. He gets the shuttle with the Reaver inside. Oh my gosh. And now he can stop as well. Now, he made the fleet beacon. Oh my god, he made the fleet beacon. Guys, I think we're going to see Disruption Web. I don't think it's for carriers. I think it's Disruption Web, guys. My brain is exploding in my head right now. It's interesting that the creep stays on the minerals and the and where the extractor is, even though the neutral creep colony has been killed off. Both players do have an expansion, by the way. So, Bisu, the other thing is, there's a lot of money tied up in the Stargate and the Corsairs, right? And they do nothing in a standard PvP battle with Dragoons versus Dragoons and stuff like that. Obviously, they do something if there's Reavers involved with shuttles. But I'm a little surprised that Bisu was kind of persisted in trying to go for this. The drop, even though it had clearly been shut down and hard countered by Corsairs, he's still gonna get. He's getting another shuttle out. Looks like he has shuttle speed. Now this could just be to drop a probe in the bottom left expansion, island expansion. Guys, he did it. He made a carrier. I don't know what to say. Okay, so he did use this extra shuttle just to get that secret expansion down there. He's gone for Templar Archives. He's got three DTs as well. He's made another shuttle. He's just still persisting with getting these shuttles out and trying to go for the shuttle play. Another shuttle is going to get caught. Now, this is, I think, the empty one. It may have another probe in it where he's going to maybe try and go for that other island expansion. But it's going to get chased down by Corsairs and killed off. And again, he loses another shuttle. But here's, oh, it was the distraction shuttle! It was the distraction shuttle! It was the distraction shuttle! He drew the Corsairs up to the north with that extra shuttle, so his second shuttle can run in with DTs and drop 2 DTs in the main, and Nara has gone for all of this other tech. He hasn't gone Robotech. He doesn't have observers! The DTs are going into his main, they're killing off his probes. Another DT has been dropped at his expansion as well. Oh no, Bisu with his master stroke. Oh my goodness gracious. Nara is stuck with carriers and Corsairs, with possibly with even disruption web, and he didn't get observers. He didn't get observers. Oh no. The lesson learned from the first game has worn off. He's making dark archons now. What are we seeing? What is going on? Bisu's making dark archons. Is this for mind? I mean, mind control is actually pretty effective against carriers. It's a huge target that you can kill off and take control of in one fell swoop if you can get dark archons out. Okay, Nara now making observatory, but I think it's too late. I think it's too late, guys. He's gonna lose his main nexus. He's losing his tech buildings. The robotics facility is going down right now. I think it's gonna die before it can make an observer. The observatory is not even finished yet. Oh my goodness gracious. Everything rests on this last-ditch Corsair carrier counterattack. And it looks like he did kill off the Dark Archon. Oh, you know what? Actually, feedback on the Corsairs is effective too, I just realized. It might not have been for mind control, but still. This game is absolutely insane. It was D-Web. We saw the disruption web to protect. I mean, this is... It's like, you know, we've seen this in a very rare few PVZs. Oh no, he didn't actually get the Dark Archons. They're still off on the side there. But this could be for feedback. A few feedbacks onto the, you know... The thing is, even if you don't kill the Corsairs with feedbacks, it makes it so they can't use Disruption Web, right? And then you can actually combat them. Okay, looks like he got the observatory up. Does he have a second robotics facility somewhere? So that he can actually... Oh, he's going in here. He goes in with the Dark Archons. What's it going to be? Is it going to be mind control? Is it going to be feedback? Oh, it looks like it was mind control because he dodged the carriers out of range. Oh, there's the mind control. He mind controls the carrier. What are we seeing, ladies and gentlemen? There's the GG. The GG comes out from Nara. Bisu has taken the series 3-0. I can't even. Not even a little even, ladies and gentlemen. Nara, an absolute genius. I mean, what do you even say about that? Absolutely amazing. Nara with the 5-head play to go for Corsairs. To shut down the shuttle play, which he knew was coming because it's a map where you're locked in, so you can easily go tech, and shuttles are effective in getting your units around the map. Going with the 5-head play, and Bisu going with the 7-head counterplay, getting the Dark Templar drop, going for the distraction shuttle when it was an absolutely dumb move to get shuttles. He still got shuttles, and he used one to distract and said, you know what? You've got such control that you know you don't need to protect against DT, so I'm going to go DT drop because you think you shut down drops. And then, because he's got the DT tech, to go for freaking mind control when he scouts the carriers. That was one of the most insane games I've ever seen. One of the best Protoss versus Protosses of all time, hands down. Just absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I watched this game. I've never watched this game before, and I'm so glad that I casted this series. Bisu with a couple open and shut wins in the first 2 games, but this last game was absolutely bonkers, and Bisu Nara, I don't even, man. Just amazing games. Amazing games. I hope you guys enjoyed that very much. I certainly did. And look at this little juke here. He jukes out of range of the mind control, but he has to go back in to attack the Dragoons, and he goes a little bit too close. And one of the mind controls goes off, and he's trying to imagine killing your own carrier with your Corsairs after it gets mind controlled. And Bisu Nora cannot imagine that, and GG's. And Bisu goes to the finals, where again he's gonna face off against Savior. I think he doesn't know yet if it's Savior. I think this was the earlier semifinal. I don't think at this point in time they knew who the other finalist was gonna be. I could be wrong about that though. But either way, you know, Savior was being dominant, and so they were kind of expecting that. And spoiler alert, if you don't know, this is the MSL where Bisu obviously very famously beat Savior after Savior had been so dominant that even Nalra could not win a series off him in a finals. And so it's interesting to think about that, you know? I was talking before about the context where Nalra wanted to win the series so he could go and face Savior again and continue that rivalry. And he didn't get the chance to, but you know, in a way, it's like it was still a win in a way because Bisu was able. Look at him posing like that. That's kind of funny. Bisu was able to take a win against the dominant Zerg for the Protoss. You know, that's why they called him the Revolutionist. Protoss were not winning things. They were not winning tournaments until this year, you know? And then, and Bisu was able to kind of take that win and beat the Zerg after years of Protoss not being able to beat Savior, basically. And Bisu's like cracking up because it's kind of awkward. Remember, this is Bisu's first finals. This is the first time he's ever gotten to a finals, and so he's not really used to. We know him as an absolute legend and a streamer and everything like that now, but at this time he looks so awkward standing like that. Anyway, at this time he wasn't used to the limelight. This is his first time where he's gotten to this kind of a spot and he's being paid this much attention. And it's fun. I think in these two, like, I think the camera person, like, they tell them, like, okay, stand like this. Okay, do this pose. Like, they're actually telling them what to do. Okay, yeah, so this is the preview of the next semifinal. So so they're saying this is the next semifinal, Savior versus Washington. So that hasn't happened yet. So they don't know who Bisu's going to play against yet. But anyway, just interesting little context, and it's fun. That's one of the reasons why it's fun to watch these old games too, because you get scenes like this where Bisu's like embarrassed and awkward because he doesn't know what to do because he's never been in the focus of this much attention before. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. That was an amazing game. That was so much fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. GG.